What's up, Total Metal Promotions? I'm Kyle here, your admin. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a webisode here on Away at Lakeside. Sorry for the phone. There's a lot of notes. I don't want to miss any major important information for these bands, so let's get into it here. I asked them what the origin of their band name was. And they said, our name was originally Consider Us Next, but after we added 2 members, our lead vocalist and bassist, we noted that having them would give us a new sound, so with a new sound they thought new opportunity to change the name. So we settled on Away at Lakeside, which has the meaning of finding peace and being in a place that puts you in a peaceful mind state. I know I was talking to one of the band members before, and they said that they want to make music that basically everyone can relate to, that they can have their own feel, and that it will hit certain emotions of the listener, and hopefully that they can feel like they're a part of it. I said also to them what their names and the instruments they play and everything. Their current lineup includes the founders Brian Romero on lead guitar and JJ Farrell on drums and clean vocals. If you haven't heard the clean vocals and the growls, it is 2 different people. I think it harmonizes very well. They do a really good job of it. The guitars, always catchy riffs. I find that their music also has a lot of good sound to it, where they can very well mesh together, and you can also hear the different influences in, but we'll get to that later. They who then added Noah McKinney on rhythm guitar, and their newest members Baron Freeman on bass and Steve Lopez on lead vocals. They're from Orem, Utah, though the majority of them were born in California. Their major accomplishments, just getting the opportunity to play with and be friends with bands like Along Came a Spider, Famous Last Words, For All I Am, Outline in Color, Insight, Everyone Dies in Utah, etc., like bands like that, which we had already been listening to for some time. So, I mean, you're in a band and now you're playing with bands that you used to listen to and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of a, you know, an accomplishment in its own, and really having fans and people who look forward to coming to our shows. I'm also going to add in there for them, hearing their music, becoming fans and stuff like that. Like, bands always love to have new followers and everything, and this is why I do what I do, so people can, you know, hopefully eventually build a bigger following. Their influences, they listed off each and every one of them, so I'm going to start with Brian. His influences are Thrice, Fair to Midland, Chevelle, Carnival, and Dead Letter Circus. Steve likes to listen to For All Those Sleeping, Memphis May Fire, Blessed to Fall, In Fear and Faith, Architects from the UK. I've noticed that I've also listened to a lot of these bands that they're listing off, so I can really feel where their influences are coming. Noah likes to listen to Bullet for My Valentine, A Day to Remember, Miss May I, Asking Alexandria, For All Those Sleeping. Pretty much one of my playlists right there. Baron likes to listen to Tool, Primus, Social Distortion, Bach, and Anthrax. JJ likes Michael Jackson. I mean, you can have pop influences in your music and everything, and I mean, it adds that certain essence that a lot of bands don't have when you have a more distinct background in music. It's not just playing metal or in their case like post-hardcore, metalcore. You know, you have your own sense and your own style, and it makes everything a hell of a lot better. Like, you don't get that washed out generic sound where you can incorporate some of your own styles into it. So I mean, it's pretty cool like that. Other bands that they're listening to right now that are underground, they're kind of giving a shout out to. Brian listens to Carnival and Adola. I'm sorry about the pronunciation on that one. JJ likes Privis and Living in Fiction. Once again, I am sorry if I mispronounce any names, band names, everything like that. I mean, it's sometimes hard to get, and, you know, with sometimes having different languages and stuff like that with, you know, UK bands and stuff, you know. Anyways, getting back into it here. Noah, Falling in Reverse, and Hollow I Am. Steve, The Nearly Deads, and Warai. Baron, Anthrax, Spades and Blades. Also, if you haven't heard any of these bands, do check them out. You know, I mean, if they're influencing enough for them to write good and great music, you know, obviously they're doing something right as well. So, I mean, check them out. I also asked them aspirations of the bands, like big plans, you know, hopefully what they'd like to be doing in the future, and they replied, our plans are to hopefully go on tour by next year. We're waiting for a good time where we feel is best. Currently we are working on new material, which we plan on recording at High Vibe Recordings, rather, with Dan Whitaker and Stetson Bucket Whitworth, sorry, I'm horrible with names. We hope to be a band that sets a new standard in music and as well help people through with music. And also as well, I noticed on their Facebook page, after I gotten the replies back, they're also recording a music video right now, so if you like their page, you'll be able to see it as it comes out. Hopefully they're releasing it soon. I'm super fucking pumped for it. Basically, and for the final question I asked them if they had any announcements or stuff like that they want to get out, they said, our first EP is free to download, awayatlakeside.bandcamp.com. Basically, just go there, download it. You can choose to donate money for the album. I downloaded it. It's honestly worth the listen. It is great. The mixture of clean vocals and the growls and everything, like the whole post-hardcore, metalcore feel, it's great. And basically, just keep up with them for future info on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram via @awayatlakeside, and check us out on YouTube. So yeah, thanks guys for sending me the information that I could do this webisode with. This was Away at Lakeside. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. Stay in touch for, you know, the new material that they're recording, the new music video that they're probably going to be releasing sometime hopefully this year, and you know, any upcoming tours and stuff like that. We'll also post some of their tours to the page and stuff as I see them coming. Anyways, this has been Total Metal Promotions.